I've been in Costa Rica for some time now, and I'm like starting to get the hang of things around here. Definitely a lot more different than as I expected life back home in the States. A lot more of a chill vibe actually here, which is kind of nice. But I really wanted to talk about a phrase that immediately when you come to this country, everybody says it to you, literally everywhere. And that phrase is pura vida. And it translates to pure life, like literally, but it's more something akin to like go with the flow type. People, initially I thought that this was more like a marketing scheme or marketing ploy at like tourists, because you walk in, you see it in shops, you see it on shirts, you see it on postcards, you see it literally everywhere in this country. But people also use it as like a greeting or like saying goodbye to someone, like you would say, oh, pura vida, and then people just, walk off. But it's actually like a way of life here. Like people legitimately have this go with the flow type vibe for Costa Rica, and the people living here are definitely a lot less anxious, a lot less stressed out about things, which is a fantastic thing to realize, or a fantastic thing to see actually here. Because again, when I compare my life back to the States, a lot of my friends, or a lot of times I find people like super anxious about things or super stressed out about something, but here it's like, nah man, let's just go to the beach for a day, let's just have fun for the day. There's not really too much stress going on here. But I think it'd be better off explained if we actually ask someone who's like a resident here, or someone who actually lives here. So we're gonna go do exactly that.
Para nosotros la palabra pura vida significa diversión, libertad, tranquilidad, y también muchas veces un poco impuntuales también. Vivir la vida sin preocupaciones, cero estrés, es vivir el momento.
So hopefully they explained it better than I did, and like you guys now have kind of a better understanding of what's really kind of going on here, because I don't have the best insight as to pura vida in this kind of lifestyle. But I did want to give my 2 cents on this, because this is coming from a guy that has worked at least held one job since like my senior year of high school, and then hasn't held less than 2 jobs since like my second or third year of college. So also, if I'm looking at myself in the reflection, if I am sweating and looking like a milk dud, just ignore that. All right, just move on past it. Okay, it's hot, it's humid over here. Costa Rica's right next to the equator. It's always hot. I'm always sweating. Just move past it. Anyway, I want to say that it's a healthy challenge of finding out what to do with all the free time I have here. It does mean I get to do a lot of activities. I get to go surfing, and I've done zip lining, and I've looked at all these waterfalls, I looked at all these beautiful sunsets, I've been on these boats, I've done all these things. We're also gonna go ATV riding, which is gonna be awesome, but you'll see a little bit of that later. But it's a healthy challenge finding out what to do with all this free time. And I think I'm so used to working and having that mindset that I think really a lot of young people have, or a lot of people in general have back in the States, was to just like head down, keep working, and then when you're done working, work some more, and then when you're done working, find a hobby or find something to do that's productive. Again, nothing really wrong with that per se, because you are being effective with your time, you're spending your time wisely, but it gets to an extreme point where you're just like, okay, this is enough. I could probably like let me relax for a little bit. So that's where I found a little conflict in trying to find a balance back at home, and then you come here and then there's really all the free time in the world, which is interesting. But honestly, it's actually starting to grow on me. I remember I had a conversation with another American guy actually, and he was telling me like, yeah, Moon, like give it like 2 or 3 weeks, and you'll start to realize like, okay, this is actually a decent way of living. And he's right. Like after some time, it's like really grown on me. It's grown on me to the point where I'm like, okay, I don't need to be super stressed out about things. I can actually take these, not even I want to say they're vacation, but I just want to say like I can take the time for myself, and I can take the time to go out and explore what the world actually has to offer and see the fruits of my labor, and not wait until a time so far away from now when I'm retired per se. Hopefully I can continue doing this. Again, I want to continue learning languages, and I want to continue seeing what like the world has to offer. So I'm super excited to do things like that. With that being said, we are going to go ride ATVs, but there are a few errands that we have to run beforehand. We're going to knock those out, and then we're going to be on our way.
Like an accident.
Going to ride ATVs, and man came with the flip-flops.
So if I fall, woman is going to jump, save us.
They left without me! They left without me! Here we go.
Okay. And after I put it again.
Yeah.
Okay, come in this way, please.
You want to say your strings?
Nigga, you was that.
I can't do that.
Hey, come on, baby.
Hey, come on.
Woo! Are you really about to jump in?
Yeah, let's go!
Okay.
Come on, Hermes. Look at this guy. Oh, shit. Next stop, we going to the mountains.
What did you do, a rain dance?
A race.
He wants to because he don't like when I like drive.
Oh.
One time I
We need to race.
race.
So we're gonna race to the bottom?
We know you'll be last, so no big deal.
My hair is an absolute mess, but we made it out. We finished our driving, and now we stopped for some drinks. And now we're just finishing up here too. But yeah, tell the people, tell the folks why you came to Costa Rica. Why did you come to Costa Rica?
I hated my job so much, and I don't know. I always wanted to learn Spanish,
But Duolingo.
but right? It would have made more financial sense, honestly.
But Duolingo, my cousin, is that what you mean?
The experience, you know.
Everything pura vida.
Seriously. Earlier when I was like, Drake, you know, pure life. Drake is more life.
Yeah, you messed that one up.
I really thought, I was like,
You
wait a
thought
minute,
you were doing
that's not.
something.
I was like, wow, I was on the spot. So, you know, what can I say?
She looked camera shy. She's a little camera shy.
I know.
You guys got room in here? Let's go, team.
Oh, where's my...
At least when I was younger.
Go and try your luck, test me in again, we let it rain. Please don't start us up, got that black and white, that yin and yang. Mr. Officer, please don't search us, we don't got a thing. Tell her park it up, then that ass be poking out them jeans. I've been sparking up, like the fireworks, I keep the